And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we're certainly in the mood for Champions League group stage action. It is FC Copenhagen taking on Sevilla.
Well, thanks, Derek. The scene is set for a really good game tonight. We've got a great atmosphere inside this stadium. Let's hope the players perform.
Initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
And this is how Sevilla will line up. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Joan Jordan plays alongside Alejandro Gomez in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Youssef En-Nesyri. Torres. And back with Telles. Teammates in the middle. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Rasmus Falk. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Torres. En-Nesyri. Gomez! Well, body in the way. Kevin Dix. Falk. Bit wasteful from Sevilla. Falk. And he's made headway. It looks promising. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Jesus Navas. Lamela. What a pass that lacks quality. Diogo Gonçalves. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. And the flag does go up. Must have been close. Marcao. It's Torres now. Alex Telles. It should be. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Alex Telles. Can he take advantage? Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
Going short. And the cross into the middle. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be claimed. Eccentric goalkeeping. Opportunity here. Oh, there it is! The mistake punished to the maximum. And the goalkeeper left distraught. Huge error.
Well, here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Claesson. Lerager. Dennis Vavro. Diogo Gonçalves. Falk. And Lerager has it. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. It's got to be! Not to be, and still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, those stats tell you everything. Sevilla have controlled the majority of possession, and they've made...
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. Not to be for him. He went for power over placement.
Well, you're right. He decided to go for the power, which in the end he couldn't control. He'll be furious with himself. That's a big miss.
Rasmus Falk. It's with Hocholava. Victor Claesson. Mohamed Darami. Hocholava. Dennis Vavro. And Lerager has it. Diogo Gonçalves. Well, the fans are begging for a shot. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, this is a very good volley. His technique is absolutely perfect. So on with the match.
2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Oh, he's given the ball away. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Showing good defensive judgment. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, nothing productive, really. Torres. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Oh, what an opportunity. And it's gone in. The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Eric Lamela really shining, really dazzling in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. And he saw the situation developing. Running with the ball confidently. Has a go. Well, the shot more than decent. It had power, just couldn't find the target. Claesson. Dix with it. This looks threatening. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Lamela. Jesus Navas. Lamela. And in with a real chance. And rattling the post.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
And teammates around him. Long way out this. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, fantastic reflex action. Pressing high to win the ball. Gomez. Rakitic. And the keeper getting across to stop it. So a personnel change then. Trying to pick out a teammate. Not messing around with that clearance. Nicely timed tackle. Andreas Cornelius. And threading it forward. A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
"3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? En-Nesyri. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Can he take the chance? It has to be. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Just cutting off the supply. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And a short corner, let's see. Lamela. And hunting for his second goal. Denied, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And he's fired over the corner. Well, not the best clearance. Fernando. Well, he's made sure the referee has a decision to make. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. Joan Jordan. Jesus Navas. Lamela. Chance here. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. 10 minutes to go then. En-Nesyri. This looks more than decent. Big chance. The save was a good one. It's a short corner. Rakitic. He must finish. Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. Five minutes to go. Diogo Gonçalves. Retaining possession proving difficult. Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, what a brilliant display that was. He was so clinical in front of goal. Unfortunately, the rest of the team couldn't match his quality, could they?